And just like that, we're back for another episode of the Coug Connect Catch Up.
We back.
And off a 2-game win streak too, right?
That's right.
So
Look, all I'm saying is these guys over here that we're going to introduce you to in a minute, 2-0 since Paris from the chat graced the screen.
that might be true. We got there. You go.
We're all about Team Paris. We're hashtag Team Paris over here.
Paris comes on the stream.
Yeah, shout out to Paris.
2-0. I might have something to do with Trey too. My theory is it's Trey got more minutes.
We'll discuss it. We'll discuss it.
We'll bring it up.
like
Bring it
that's
up.
Yeah, we'll discuss it.
Maybe maybe that's it. Well, we're just here to shout out the sponsors super fast. We want to shout out Chubby's. Chubby's, best burgers, best beer battered fries in the business. Scones, shakes, wings. Get in there to support the Cougars. We want to shout out Pacific Horizon Credit Union. Pacific Horizon Credit Union is actually sponsoring a cruise with the football team and fans.
True story.
This week, you'll have opportunities to go on a cruise, eat dinner with the players, play mini golf on the boat with the players. Super cool things for them. So shout out Pacific Horizon Credit Union. If you want to support the Cougars, get in, get a checking account, earn 3% on your checking, 4.5% on a CD, get a bonus 0.25 if you can mention Coug Connect. We want to shout out Frankie Jane. If you're getting hitched, then you need Frankie Jane. You need them to swag you up, make you look perfect on your perfect day, right? We're going to shout out Default Happiness, right? Go to defaulthappiness.com. It's clothing with a good cause. They do a lot of stuff to support people, charity and that. And we want to shout out our guy, Damien. Go to savedamien.com. Support Damien. Great cause there. You're curing a childhood illness and you're saving a boy's life. So go there and donate to savedamien.com. And of course, Coug Connect, cougconnect.com. Become a subscriber. It's $10 a month. And it all goes to promote NIL deals for players. Well, anything else, Sean?
That's right. No, it's worthy causes, good sponsors. Shout them out. Go support them if you can.
Yeah.
But you guys didn't come here for us. I think you came here for some much more important people than us. Maybe like some of the guys that are on a 2-game win streak.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Take it away, guys.
Let's kick it over to them.
Starting off, we forgot the sign last time.
Oh, yeah.
Trevin introduced the sign.
Look how cool the sign is, guys. It's great. Like, it's unbelievable. Let's get a round of applause.
They were here last time. What's the name?
What was up?
The people who made it were here.
So Dustin and his boy Colt were here last week.
Dustin and Cole. We appreciate
We're
it.
sorry we didn't recognize it last time.
It changes colors, but we like to keep it Cougar blue.
It looked terrible when it was red. All right. Introduce our guest, Trevin.
Tanner HayHurst, a.k.a. the ringleader.
TH.
For those people that do not know him, we call him TH. We call him the Eagle. He has a lot of nicknames.
But my personal favorite is
I don't think they could
because it's just TH. But you can't yell it. Eighth. So if anyone could figure out how to say it loud.
What's your favorite out of all those nicknames?
all the nicknames. There's so many of them.
Sir Walks a Lot.
Sir Walks a Lot is a
that
good
one.
one.
That's a good story behind that
memorable.
one. But I think TH is pretty simple. I
TH
like that
is
one.
nice.
That one's chill.
Over
All the other
Eagle,
ones are
ringleader.
ringleader. The ringleader's pretty good, I guess.
Eagle's
It's
fun.
kind of
Eagle's
funny.
great. Yeah.
I love how G pronounces the H.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Instead of H, he says H. Because that's how they pronounce it.
TH.
Yeah.
TH.
TH.
I like that.
Have you ever like heard him say it?
Oh.
If you next time you hear him say it, yeah, it's just
TH.
TH.
All right, I feel like everybody first. Sorry, but I feel like everybody
go.
needs to know the Sir Walks a Lot story real quick.
Yeah, hit him with that.
Oh.
I think we talked about it before.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
We
kind of a
we
funny
kind of brought
story.
you up before.
dude, I love that. Well, yeah. So it was the first day of summer workouts, like my first day here, and Shork tells everyone to come over to him, and basically every single person on the team walks into this huddle, and I'm right at the front, and it's my first day, and Coach Shork likes to kind of test the new guys a lot, and so he looks at me and like gets all mad that I was walking, and so for the whole day he called me Sir Walks a Lot. Like
stuck.
never, he didn't call me anything else the whole first day. He was on me, riding me the whole day, just Sir Walks a Lot. So he still brings it up now. It's funny because we spend a lot of time together with like the Red Shirt program and stuff. So he's a good dude, and he'll poke at it every now and then and call me that just to put me in my place.
He is brutal, but we love that, man. He is brutal. How was it adjusting back from coming home?
From Mission.
Yeah.
It was tough at first. I think I thought that I was a lot better on the Mission, but there's really not that many opportunities to hoop that much.
Yeah.
So when you come back, the pace of the game is a lot different, and just trying to get your legs back under you. It was,
Zone P days weren't giving you.
yeah,
the runs you
Zone P
needed.
day wasn't enough. It was fun though, super fun.
Yeah.
Loved the Mission, but yeah, it wasn't. The first like month or so was really hard getting my legs back under me, but I feel like after the summer with Coach Shork and all the guys, got a lot better.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm glad. It definitely is working. We'll talk about basketball a little bit later, but we kind of want to talk about like living and growing up in Idaho and then kind of your recruitment to come to BYU and just that whole path.
Nitty gritty stuff.
The nitty gritty. Well, yeah, I'm from Eagle, Idaho. That's part of the Eagle nickname. Coach will say it's not.
I don't
Has
know what
nothing to
sound
do
Eagle
with
makes,
that,
from being honest.
but
Doesn't make sense.
an Eagle,
Yeah, like,
Can you give me your best Eagle voice?
dude, I don't know if I
Just
could.
try it. Try it.
Hey, people come on here, they perform. That's all
They
I'm saying.
perform. Like, you gotta come with the talent, bro.
we have another performance for him.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
We'll,
it's
do,
great.
we'll do that one, I guess. But, I don't, even though I
You
don't know
have
what
to
it
do the
is.
Eagle. You pass on the Eagle.
So yeah, from Eagle, Idaho, grew up there my whole life for 18 years. Loved it there. Really good people, really good community. Played high school basketball at Eagle High for 4 years. Loved it there. Had a lot of good experiences with a lot of good teammates. Came to BYU, I guess like the recruitment process, down the stretch of my recruitment, was talking to a lot of different schools about where I wanted to go and things like that. Talked to Coach Pope on the phone a couple of times and expressed interest in me coming here as a preferred walk-on and playing at BYU. And I was really excited about that because I love BYU. It's a good school, good people here, just good community in general. So super hyped about that. And it's been great ever since being here and being with the guys for the last, like, I guess it's been like 8 months now, which is
Isn't that crazy?
it's
when you
crazy.
think about it?
But yeah, super blessed to be here.
Only got like 3 weeks left. It's nuts.
I'm like regular season.
You gotta go to that natty though. We'll have like a month after that, you know.
You're right.
First list of the tournament. There we go. Okay, now what we're gonna talk about next? Oh, okay. One thing about TH is he has full control of his body whenever he drives the basket, and he has the most beautiful form I've ever seen in my life. So we'll talk about your family,
Appreciate that.
but talk about your relationship with your father and how that kind of like contributed to your form. Because I remember the first day this dude comes in, shoots a shot on 3-point line, and I was like, that is beautiful. I was like, that is the prettiest. Like, that's like a textbook shot.
So yeah, we call him Clay Thompson. It's literally like
It's nice.
that perfect.
I don't know if I deserve that, but I appreciate it. Yeah, with my dad, we spent a lot of time in the gym together growing up. He was a really good mentor. He played basketball himself until he kind of injuries kind of took him away from the game. But he was always super passionate about helping me with basketball, and it was something that I loved I was like 4 when I started playing. So he always helped me with my shot, and it just kind of came naturally, I guess. And I guess it's kind of good looking sometimes.
Make a grown man cry. I think just stunning.
What'd you do? I feel like a lot of people in the chat, even like just people watching or just hearing, because I feel like you're gonna get asked this a ton of times throughout your career. It's like, what'd you do specifically to get a shot like that? Because I know like guys grow up, they practice in the gym 100,000 times and never have a shot like yours.
So
like,
actually, what I did was my shot was broke, and then I went online and I watched a video of Trevin Nell shooting, and I just
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Went to the shot doctor.
Went to the shot doctor.
No, but
Got the meds prescribed.
yeah, I mean, just a lot of reps, practice. Like I said, from a young age, I was in the gym basically every day, keeping track. I'd have like papers that I would write like the amount of makes that I did each day, and kept track of that for basically year round, mostly focused in the summer, like when we weren't playing for whatever was going on in the fall and the winter and stuff. But in fact, that consistency like over time just helped a lot.
I like that. Measurable goals.
Measurable goals.
Measurable goals.
That is very true.
I love that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's poetic almost.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's poetic. Okay. Wait, what did you just say?
It's amazing. Oh no.
Oh, you know what's coming next.
No.
TH, what is your phrase? So, like, you know those Build-A-Bears where you, like, press their arms and they always, like, say a phrase? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know
If
exactly what you're talking
TH was a Build-A-Bear, his one phrase on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's crazy. He always says it. Where does that come from? Have you always said it?
Dude, I don't know.
Because that's crazy.
I kind of like get phrases and I kind of just stick with them for a little bit and then they'll phase out and then I get
This
a
one
new
ain't phasing out
phrase.
though.
This one
No,
I've
because
been
it's
going
funny
for a
because
little bit.
you've been doing it and then everyone on the team does it. So now it's just like cycling through because like everyone just uses it.
Honestly, I didn't even think that I started. I thought like Trev said it a lot. Like when we'd be lifting and stuff, like I'd do something that was like, I don't know. Trev would be like, that's crazy. Like I can't believe you just said that. And so I just started kind of doing that. And then I guess I took it over. It's
You
just
adopted it
everyone-
He's the
well.
face.
Everyone
The
just
face of
kind
it.
of says, that's crazy or that's so foul.
That's so
That's so
foul.
foul is the other
That's
one.
so foul.
How has taken that one to another level.
He really
How
has.
is- That's his favorite phrase.
Oh,
That's
man.
so foul, TH.
All right, TH. It's my favorite time. We're going to dive into your family a little
Oh,
bit.
here we go.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh, wow.
It's the chat's favorite time.
It's favorite time.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, you are adorable.
I can't even see. What are we?
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
You got the family picture.
Young T.
Wow.
Who is this?
Dude, so that's me on the right. And then you got my little sister in the middle, Kate. She's 16 now, but she was a lot younger then. And then that's my older brother, Austin. He's 22. He plays at Salt Lake Community College right now. So, yeah, that's the family. I have a younger brother who wasn't born yet in that picture, but
Okay.
Wow.
he's around.
You're a good looking dude.
We'll get to the younger
No.
brother later. Don't worry. I got
Okay.
pictures. All right. What did you ask for this Christmas? Huh? And who did you sing for?
Wait, let me see. Man, you're getting pictures that I haven't even seen before. That's crazy.
What'd you ask for?
Dude, I can't remember. It was probably, if I had to guess, when I was like around that age, we
Bought
got a
a guns.
couple. I kind of messed with those a little bit.
kinda
Like,
tough,
It was
bro.
like third grade, bro. Like I messed with
I don't
those.
know. I don't know.
I don't know. That Christmas was probably like looks like a Wii Christmas. Like when the Wii was coming
Okay,
out.
Yeah, that does
I
kind
remember getting a Wii for Christmas.
Tamagotchi.
Not some Wii
yes.
Sports bowling.
I was
Who's the-
I
who's the
was
best?
better back in the day.
Who's the best at Wii Sports bowling in here?
Not I.
Not I.
We can find out.
We could.
We have a Wii.
Oh, that's it.
Oh wow.
That's true.
We can
Oh,
take this to
dang.
another level.
Ask who was the high scorer in bowling the other day
Look at,
on the
look
whole
at
team.
this suit.
That would be Trev.
Look at the suit on this kid. Just
Let me see.
straight.
Let me see.
Fresh to death, like he got dressed in a coffin. Ugh.
Yeah, that was.
Dressed in a coffin.
Dang, that
Pause.
Do you not get that? It's a bark. Fresh to death, like he got dressed in a coffin.
That's a good one.
Fresh to death.
I get it. I
Like
got
he
you,
actually dead. Like he
Got
got
you.
dressed in a coffin, bro.
No,
Alright.
that's a good one.
This
That's
is a nice family picture.
Yeah, you got my little bro. He's in there now. Got the fam.
I
Man,
love
that
the
was
color
a-
of the walls.
That was a
in the
minute
back.
ago. Yeah, that's old house. We don't live there anymore. We've had a couple since then, but yeah, that's a dang. I haven't even seen that in a minute.
Alright, I think we got one more.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about this day.
All right.
This is you.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Aw, That's a
No.
cute one.
This is you come home from your mission.
Yep, that was a good one.
Describe that day to me, because I came out and no one was there. It's depressing.
Yeah, that day was it was pretty wild. Honestly, one of the weirdest days of my life because I love the mission a lot. It was a really transforming experience for me, and so I was super emotional leaving. Like I remember getting dropped off at the airport and just like sitting there, like crying, like not knowing what I was going to do with my life. Even though I feel like I had a good plan, it just kind of was. Leaving the mission was tough, but it was surreal, like being with my family and spending time with them. I think it kind of feels like a dream when you get back from the mission for the
100%.
first like couple days. I don't know if y'all felt that, but
Have you seen Avengers Endgame, where the Doctor Strange's
You might just ruin it for everybody.
bro? If you haven't seen it,
Spoiler alert.
spoiler
Spoiler
alert.
alert.
She slaps Bruce Banner out of Hulk. and his
yeah.
like spirit leaves Hulk so he can like see his body.
I've seen the movie, but I can't remember.
Okay, but that's how I felt like the mission was, where like you get slapped out and then you're like in a different body, and then all of a sudden you get brought back and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
we're back.
I'm a short.
Who is this guy? My mom's right there too. What's going on?
It's like you take the tag off and you look in the mirror and it's like, what did I do for the last
Yeah, you're
years?
like, what
where have I
happened?
been?
What was the first thing you ate? Like, I feel like that's. Did you have like a first thing you ate like right when you got home?
I think I got Mobetta's.
Mobetta's.
I like
What was
Mobetta's.
yours? Mine was
Like-
Costa Vida.
I got home like around lunchtime, but we went to dinner together that night at Ruth's Chris. which is
Oh
kinda-
wow!
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's not like that all the time.
Get in my
Jessica or Scott
category.
doing that one.
Scott's a big fan of Ruth's Chris.
Scott, my
It's like
God.
a special occasion
What
place.
did your dad do?
He's a dentist.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
So that's kind of where we go on special occasions. So like, we came home. My brother actually got home a week before me from his mission. Well, I guess it was like a month before me. And we went there to celebrate us both getting home. So it was fun. Got a nice steak. It was good.
That sounds nice, bro. Sounds nice. All right, do you want to play the game next, or do you want to talk about something else?
I think we should play the game.
Oh,
Okay, so
So-
this is going to be his performance.
Here we
oh
go.
no.
You have the background behind the performances.
Okay, so talking about TH, he loves football, loves the NFL, and so what's your favorite team?
The Las Vegas Raiders. That's my
It's
team.
very depressing to say that. I'm very proud of you. Just
That's
like, owning it,
crazy.
you know.
No, I've been a
Um,
Raiders fan for as long as
Have you
I
heard the
can remember.
rumors?
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers might be
Oh,
going
yes.
to the Raiders. I saw
Bro.
that this morning.
Yeah, I've been
All
all over.
are you guys big football guys?
Yeah,
What's your team?
I'm embarrassed to say it's the Chicago Bears.
That
It
is
it's
outrageous.
terrible.
I feel so
I
bad
know.
for you.
That's tough.
What about you?
Barcelona Dragons.
Okay, I'm done with you. I can't with it.
What?
My family.
Shout out NFL Europe.
My family are huge Packer fans.
Oh no.
So I came
Ooh, I
home
forgot
in a
that.
Packers like onesie, pretty much. Like my dad has part of the frozen tundra like grass in his freezer still.
Wow.
So they're huge Packer fans. So obviously I'm a Packers fan, but I'm also a Bengals fan
Why the Bengals?
because of Chad Johnson, aka
Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco. I thought it was so cool. I was like, I'm changing my name to like Dos Uno. You can be Uno, bro.
You can still
I
do
could be
it.
Uno.
I know, bro.
Trevin
You can be
Dosuno.
Uno.
My name is already means 3. Is my number not good enough for
Oh, yeah.
you?
Ooh.
Yeah, I can't
fair.
hit one of those. All right, anyways. Pull up your phone.
That's a low blow. Okay.
I sent you a text.
Okay.
It's a blank sheet, and it has all the NFL teams.
Oh,
Your
wow.
job is to list every quarterback,
Ooh.
a starter for every NFL team.
Oh wow.
The Niners might be a little hard.
We
but-
talking starter as of like today.
Right now.
starters.
Who is their starting quarterback
Like,
right
yes.
now?
No trades have been made.
All right.
Luckily, he's a
Okay.
Raiders fan.
Start from
so
the
he knows
top.
One of the tough
Wait, do you want to do a timer? Should we do a timer?
Sure.
No? Okay.
We can do a
You
timer.
want time? We can time.
How much
got
do you
the
want?
timer?
2 minutes?
I think I could probably do it in 2 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, he's confident 2 minutes.
All right, ready?
Well, that's pretty
Set.
quick, but we'll see.
Go.
Go.
All right, Packers, Aaron Rodgers, Patriots, Mac Jones.
Please talk
Bears,
clearly.
Bears, Justin Fields.
Thank you.
Buccaneers. Ooh, I guess you would have to say it's Blaine Gabbert since Tom Brady retired.
I didn't know that.
The Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Eagles, Jalen Hurts, 49ers. I guess you'd say it's Christian McCaffrey because everyone's injured, but it's probably Brock Purdy or Trey Lance. Steelers, that's Kenny Pickett. The Broncos, Russell Wilson. The Giants, Daniel Jones. Vikings, Kirk Cousins. Browns, Deshaun Watson. Dolphins, Tua Tagovailoa. Unless he's injured, then it's Skylar Thompson.
I am impressed.
Seahawks, it's Geno Smith. Jets, Mike White.
Not Zach?
Not Zach. Sadly. he's not starting anymore. The Raiders, right now, I guess you'd say it's Jared Stidham, but in a couple weeks, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers.
Let's go. I'm here for it.
The Lions, Jared Goff. And then you got the Bills, Josh Allen. The Commanders, I guess it's either Taylor Heineke or Sam Howell. Was that his name?
I don't know. The
I
guy
don't
who
know.
replaced.
He's
He's just
like
like
the third.
Heineke, bro.
Taylor Heineke.
The Ravens. Ooh, it's obviously
this.
Lamar, but Tyler Huntley replaced him. Then you got the Saints.
As free agent.
Andy Dalton. The Panthers. who did Sam Darnold finish the season for them?
I think so.
Wow.
Sam Darnold?
Wow.
The Falcons.
You got all of
them? Desmond Ritter finished the
Oh, yeah,
season
look at
for the Falcons, but it was Mariota like most of the season.
Okay.
I don't see there's a ad
Oh,
blocking the rest
swipe
of
to
them.
the next one.
Oh, you're right. The Jags, that's Trevor Lawrence. The Bengals, Joe Burrow. Shout out LSU. And
out
then
Bengals.
the Colts. Ooh, who did they start down the stretch? Was it Nick Foles? It was either Nick Foles or
Yep, you good.
Ellinger. Cardinals, Kyler Murray, but he got injured, so Colt McCoy went in. And then the Rams, you had Stafford, then Baker Mayfield, then
Wait, what did you say for Cardinals? Sorry.
Kyler Murray's a starter, but then Colt McCoy replaced him. But then someone else replaced Colt McCoy because he got hurt.
Okay.
I can't remember who that was.
Fine.
The Texans, Davis Mills, and he might have been benched though.
That's great.
So I can't remember. The Titans, they started Josh Dobbs in the playoffs, but they also had Ryan Tannehill.
That's incredible.
So the Chargers,
Two more.
Justin Herbert, and then the Cowboys, Dak Prescott.
That is
Wow.
That was
And
32
he
to
had
32.
all the backups. It took a little over 2 minutes, but I'm impressed.
That was 32 out of 32.
I got
Like-
227 on my time.
That is insane.
Pretty good.
I stopped him too, so I
And-
take at least 15.
But then he also
seconds.
named the backups.
That's true.
So he got bonus.
It's true.
points.
He was going
Wow.
through progressions of
He really was.
like,
He goes, they started here, but then they went here, but then that guy got benched, so he went here.
Wow.
I like the NFL, man.
Wow,
That's
it's-
crazy. That is
Gives me something to
crazy.
do on Sundays
That's
after
crazy.
church. You know?
Wow, that is incredible. So
We're
why
impressed.
the Raiders though? That's my biggest question.
Why the Raiders? So my dad just
Tough
grew up.
Tough year.
Yeah. Seriously, like 9 one-score losses.
But first half, you guys probably the best first half team.
One of the best teams in the NFL in the first half. We were beating the Chiefs at halftime, the Jaguars at halftime, the Cardinals.
You
at
can't say
halftime.
Jaguars second, bro.
I mean, they made the playoffs. You know, made a little run. But
Division champs.
yeah. So
easy over there with the Barcelona team.
yeah,
Good one.
The defunct Barcelona Dragons.
the Raiders are just family team. My dad just liked them from a young age, and so we don't really have like a huge connection to the Bay Area. I played on like a couple of teams based out of the Bay Area growing up, but that was not really part of the Raiders thing. Just big fans.
I love it. Great.
Yeah.
That was talent. Wow.
Have you been to the new stadium?
Yeah, we went. My dad and I and my sister went to the game
Notre Dame?
we went to the Cardinals Raiders game. They're up 20-0 at
Bigger
halftime,
dog.
and they lost in overtime. It was
Oh, I watched
fumble
the brutal.
recovery touchdown, if you remember that game, but it was pretty.
Was it the Raiders that did where they ran it and then just threw it back?
Yeah.
And it just
Yeah.
touchdown
Against the Patriots, bro.
I was watching. I was like, "What the?
No, yeah.
What just happened?"
Well,
feel like
because
that's like
right
a
before that, like
Madden
30
game.
seconds before that, they were down a touchdown and they catch like a corner of the end zone pass, which a lot of people say his foot was out of bounds, but they counted it as a touchdown. And then we had that play happen right after, so it was just.
Karma began.
Karma of the
So
game.
it was
Karma
out of
of the
bounds
game.
then.
Well, no, but it was the Raiders guy was out of bounds. Like the Raiders were down 7, catch a touchdown, so it was kind of like we got lucky 2 times in a row.
That's true.
But it is the karma of the game because we got screwed in a lot of other games.
Karma of the game,
So,
chat. Make sure you guys know that.
That's
Yes.
true.
Dude, Paris just asked in the chat. Well, it's timely. I'll ask it now. She says, "Is Tanner this good in school as he is with naming NFL quarterbacks?"
No.
Physical science, you're not as good.
I'm not in physical science yet,
Okay,
but
right,
a lot of the other guys are. School is like, I'd say I'm solid at it, not some
That's all you have to
genius.
be, bro. It's easy
Not,
to
I'm
get
not
degrees.
how,
you feel me?
but I get by.
You get by. Trey, what about you? You solid at school?
Anybody else? I do good.
I do good. I speak English.
I speak English good.
I've
Last
learned
semester, I got the same letter for every single grade.
So I'm talking about A, baby.
It could be in the hardest class, I'm gonna get a B. It could be the easiest class, I'm gonna get a B.
B.
I'm just average. I'm gonna average it. I'm consistent.
Reliable.
Reliable.
Yeah, you can rely on me to give B.
Let's go.
Man, do we want to go into questions?
We can.
That is consistency right there.
We sure can.
Paris, I hope you know I'm wearing a shirt that says Paris on it. Just to let you guys know.
And we said that Paris were 2-0 since you came on the stream.
That is
So we'll see how long your carries us over there. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's see. Paris wants to know best part of your missions. you two shared this on a previous stream, so I think this is probably a Tanner question.
Best part of my mission, like
You can cry.
certain, like one experience or like
We get real deep here, so
We
you
get
can
real
cry
deep.
Really?
and you can
Yeah.
share multiple
Go crazy,
experiences.
bro.
really,
Yeah.
Who's cried before?
All of
Don
us.
Hall cried.
Really,
Yeah.
I need to go back and watch that. Don't see that man cry very much.
that.
I was like, gotta go watch. The tape.
Don't tell him that. We need the playback views.
Nah. I mean, I had a lot of really good experiences. I would say there was one part of my mission that was super fun. I had a companion that we were together for like 3 transfers, which is a decent amount of time to be with one companion. And we got along super well. We did this one thing for finding. I don't know if I've ever told either of y'all about this, but it's like we would go into the Walmart parking lot and be in the very back, like near the exit. And we'd hold these signs that said "Free Jesus Books" on them. I could pull up a picture if we wanted, just for like
Free Jesus books.
the thing. But we would do it. I served in Louisiana, and so it was like everyone loved it because everyone was super religious there. I think if you did it in Utah, you get kicked out by the cops. But we'd have cops like come by us and like wave. Like some cops would come grab them. We handed out like pamphlets, like restoration pamphlets, Plan of Salvation, all that stuff. And we found a ton of people that way. But we had a couple of friends that we met through there that were actually going through a really hard time with the hurricane that happened like right before that, Hurricane Ida, which kind of like terrorized a lot of, just demolished a bunch of cities and stuff. And so they were in a really tough spot. They came to us and we started talking to them, meeting with them. They came to church with us a couple times. I don't think they missed a week of church up into the father's baptism, and then he baptized his son about a month later. And they were just super awesome people that still like super good friends. I'm trying to keep in touch with them as much as I can. It's hard because life gets crazy and stuff, but I think just seeing them like go from their house got like caved in from the hurricane and all that, and seeing them be able to still come to church on Sunday and be happy and have this like super good family at church was super inspiring for me. Just seeing that no matter where they're at, they're still happy.
That's awesome.
So Tanner, we've asked this of these guys, so we have to ask you this.
Okay.
We've got a bunch of people in the chat, Paris included, who are preparing to serve missions.
Yeah.
What's your number one piece of advice that you would give to somebody preparing to serve a mission? These guys have already gone
Number
into it,
one.
so I won't make them repeat it. But
What did you
Oh,
guys?
I'm not giving my answer.
You don't remember
Like
your
a
answer.
low down.
I would say number one piece of advice would be just to like put your whole heart into it. I think a lot of times like new missionaries would come in and they'd kind of still have like one foot at home, one foot in the mission. And I think that makes it super tough and complicated because it's a rigorous schedule. It's a lot different from home at life at home. And so I would say, yeah, just like putting your whole heart into it and just doing whatever are in the standards, like being obedient, doing what your companion tells you to do, even if you think it's kind of dumb. 'Cause at least when you're a greenie, you don't have to do that for your whole mission. But I think it can be a really great experience if you do just like put everything out there and kind of leave your nets back home. So that's what I would say.
That's a great answer.
Wow.
So, anyone who's serving in the South, Free Jesus Books is the way to go.
Seriously.
It's a great finding
Like
tool.
ridiculous finding method. It was better than any other finding method that I ever had. We had like signs that would get worn out and we like would hang them on our wall as like a token of just greatness, I guess.
Was it like in your car or like in front of the Walmart?
So we'd be in the back of the parking lot and we'd open up our trunk. I guess I should have explained that. We'd open up our trunk and then have all the books laid out there, and then we just like hold these posters, be like
Okay, that
people
makes
like pull up their car, stop, we talk to them,
That's great.
their phone number, whatnot, meet up.
Do you guys have any elite finding secrets like that, or is Tanner the master?
sense. That's a good one.
That's a great one.
In England, we do whiteboard finding, where we like write like questions like, "What is the purpose of life?" or like, "Who is God?" Do you like describe God in one word? And we'd have these giant whiteboards, and a bunch of missionaries would be there, and we'd just like give handout markers and have people go sign the whiteboard. It was pretty fun. It was entertaining.
a sweat on my brow, you know. I just walked up, talked to everybody. Outdoors. That's all.
Said South
Trevor just opened his
I
mouth.
mean, we didn't have the tools or materials like I don't know. You guys.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, dude. I'm gonna give you that. That's crazy.
I think that's a great finding tool, though.
I
Is
do.
just
That is,
talking
that
to
is,
everybody.
yeah.
It is.
These are all really good fighting tools. I'm learning something new here because I was so busy teaching people on my mission that I never really had to find
All right.
anyone.
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Oh.
I started in Venezuela,
Okay.
in South America. Yeah, South
All
American
right, go to
missionaries.
England.
They hit
and
different.
if you are teaching every day in England, I'm gonna tip my hat to you.
South America hits different. Trev
It
can back
does
me
hit
up on
I
that.
remember it was my first day of my reassignment mission, and we taught 3 lessons, and my mind was blown. I was like, that was the best day I've ever had. Like, that was most lessons. And my companion was reassigned from Brazil, and he was like, really? That was like an average. He's like,
That's a low day, bro.
He's like, that's a low. He's like, I was like, what's the most you've taught in a day? I was like, mine's 2. He's like, oh, 20. I was like, 20
impressive.
people
That's
let you. I was
incredible.
like, I'd go weeks. I'd go weeks without teaching a single soul.
Yeah, I've heard
He's like, no, we're good. I don't believe in God. I only believe in myself.
Sorry, chat. I'm gonna throw in a question here.
Oh,
Good.
bet.
Go.
Okay.
Well, I was just looking at your sweatshirt and it just reminded me.
Oh,
What is the best, according to you? What is the best
Oh,
Star
God.
Wars movie?
okay. According to me, the best Star Wars movie, without a doubt, is Star Wars Episode 3.
Thank
Revenge of
you.
the Sith.
How old are you again?
I love you,
It is-
How old are you again?
I am
TH.
21.
Okay. There. Okay.
That is
I'm
just leaving it there. We're just gonna stop
Oh, that's all.
Love
I'm
you.
not saying
We're
anything
gonna
else.
stop
It
there.
is
I'm not saying anything else.
Just,
I just want the full context out there.
One of my
That's
favorite
all.
movies of all time,
Okay.
without a doubt.
That's
Talk-
fine.
It's a little dark.
A little dark.
It is a little dark.
It is a little
That's why we love it.
what's going on?
It's funny. Me and Dallin actually quote that a lot at home.
Yeah.
Me and him we'll go back and forth
That's
on
funny.
episode 3 because we both know almost every line.
But Dallin's got the voices down.
Yeah,
When
I'm
he
not, I'm
does
not really the voice guy. He kind of
He's not a voice guy.
takes
Takes the voice guy.
that. Yeah.
Have you guys all seen The Dark Knight? Yes,
Doesn't
yes,
matter
yes,
who
yes,
we are.
yes. Everybody, yes.
What matters is our blood.
This man never has seen The Dark Knight until a couple weeks ago where we watched it as a team.
Wow.
On the road, we watched it.
But you haven't seen Bane either, though.
Well, so I've seen The Dark Knight Rises, but it was just a long time ago, and so I can't.
So you watched
I
The Dark Knight
remember
Rises
Bane.
before you watched The Dark Knight.
It wasn't like I was watching with my cousins, so they were just like,
Oh.
let's watch this. But yeah.
Well, that could be a movie we watch this weekend.
And we gotta
Dark
watch
Knight
Batman
Rises.
Begins, I guess.
No,
He hasn't
that-
seen Batman Begins?
No, but I think
He's
you
going
could-
backwards.
I feel like we could pass that one.
He's going
Backpedaling. It's all
They
right.
said we should just skip it and watch The Dark Knight because that one was
It is
better
much
anyway.
better.
He also hasn't seen Lord of the Rings.
I've
Any
seen,
of them?
I've seen the first one.
He fell asleep during the first one.
I
I'm gonna put that out there. He fell
That's
asleep during the
crazy.
first one.
No.
asleep.
I don't know
The
what.
second one is
We've had
probably
discussions
better.
about that too.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Second one's
To be
amazing.
fair.
The hard part is you have to understand the first one and watch the second one. And I haven't got to the first one.
The first one's hard to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The first one's long.
It's
They're
awful.
all long. They're like 3 hours.
Well, 4 hours if you do the unedited version.
I've got the extended editions at my house, and I got a popcorn machine.
That's what I'm
in the theater
saying.
room. Anytime you
I
want.
can
So I
watch
Anytime
like
you guys
almost
want to
2
crack.
Star
That
Wars
power
movies
bill
in
is
that.
really gonna be
Next level.
high.
All right, sorry.
You think
That's the
Fellowship
chat.
is a long movie until you've read the book?
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
reader.
And when you don't go through the entire like Tom Bombadil saga, all of that stuff, then you're like, oh, this is a short movie.
Yeah.
Short movie.
Sure.
Big Lord of the Rings guy here. Let's go. Let's spin it back to football.
Okay.
Because Chris from the chat wants to know if you guys have any predictions for the big game this week. We're not allowed to use the SB word for trademark purposes. We'll call it the Superb Owl.
Super.
The Superb
Okay.
Owl. That's what my tech friends
Superb.
The super plate.
call it. The
I thought you
super
were just gonna
plate.
go
There
for
we
it. I
go.
was like, dude.
Super salad.
You really can't say it?
You can't say it all.
It's got
Why?
trademark. It's
So I
got,
can't say it like
copyright on
out
it.
with my friends or like with Trey. Like I have to be like,
We're having
come up
a
and say, hey, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't know if NFL lawyers will like fine you on the street, but
That'd be crazy.
yeah, we're gonna be a little careful.
Smart.
Yeah. So yeah, Chris just wants to know if you guys have any predictions.
the Bull Super.
Yeah, for
The
the
bowl
for the
super.
super salad.
Super solid.
Yeah.
Who y'all
Chiefs,
got?
Eagles.
Raider Nation, baby.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Ooh.
You got.
Me first.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Eagles. Obviously, as a Raiders fan, I don't mess with the Chiefs very much, and
What?
I respect Patrick Mahomes' game, but
Tatum, why?
I think the Eagles are going to win. They have a better team.
Meet
Are you a
Mahomes'
Mahomes fan?
wife, and then you'll be taking that back.
I would say I think the Eagles are gonna win, which is super sad. But I want the Chiefs.
No,
Trey, stop talking to my wife.
my bad, bro. We're talking about Patrick Mahomes' wife. That's funny. No, have you do you know Patrick Mahomes? Anything about his wife?
You
She's
should watch
insane.
some of her
She's insane.
Instagram lives.
Go Eagles! Go Eagles!
Yeah, like
Go Eagles!
Crazy.
Yes.
yeah.
Hear you?
Oh,
Fly, Eagles,
yeah.
fly.
I didn't know that.
Fly Eagles fly!
But I'm a Patrick Mahomes guy. I'm not.
My
a Patrick
dad
Mahomes
loves
wife
Patrick Mahomes.
guy, you know.
But it's part of him, you know.
Oh, okay.
So you're not a wife guy, huh?
Not a wife, guys.
You try to start something.
I was
He's
trying
trying to-
Start something.
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't let that happen. But that's crazy.
See, that's
You
crazy,
say
guys.
Eagles?
Oh, I'm Eagles, yeah, because
You're
my
Eagles?
dad's a big Chiefs fan,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't want to see him happy like that. So,
Makes sense.
Wow, that is dark.
why is that dark?
Dark.
You don't understand.
You
When
don't
he,
want happiness
No, no,
in your
no.
house. My bad.
no, when he wins a football game, he wins a football game, and it's like he'll bring it up forever. It's like when the Chiefs won, he was losing his mind, and I was like, okay, like you're not on the Chiefs, like you're not a Chiefs fan. You've just been a
So
Chiefs
you rather
fan.
have him like be so depressed, mad at the world.
Well, when
than be
he
happy?
when he looks me in my eyes and says your team sucks, and
What's
saying
your
how the
team's-
Chiefs were good,
What's your team?
huh?
What's your
Well,
team?
we were just talking about last week because we wanted the 49ers. To
Oh, I got you.
Or wait, who did
The
Bengals?
Chiefs beat the
Bengals?
Bengals.
Yeah,
Well,
my bad.
the
I was,
Bengals
like,
got screwed
I was Team
over.
Joe Shiesty. They
Bengals
did.
They had to do with coin
They
toss.
did.
That's the thing.
It was crazy,
Coin
bro.
toss is a curse.
But he did push him out of bounds. I mean,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
he did push him.
It was-
That is like falling momentum.
Yeah, and it's
I
like
don't
the type
know.
of
I
thing
saw the
where
arm extension, the head go
Oh
back.
my
It was,
gosh.
that's all I needed.
it's like
Great
a
acting.
bang
That's all I-
bang.
great
play,
acting.
The
like-
flopping on the ground, sure, that's great acting, but I don't
No, I
know.
wasn't with it.
All right, Tanner. We all know Tanner's number one in our hearts, but he's number 24 on the court.
Yes.
2-4, good number by the way. I like that number.
Thank
Dos
you.
Quattro.
Yeah, Mallory
No,
from the
dude,
chat
no,
wants
don't
to know
scratch
if
that.
there is a particular significance to your jersey number, or was it just the first one coach just threw at you in the locker room when you got the
That's a good question. I wore 24 briefly in my younger days. 3 is like my number of choice that I usually was in high school.
That's
Were you,
mine.
were you a 3?
Yeah. What's going on here, bro?
I don't like it in my face, bro.
But 24, I like that number. I wasn't like a massive Kobe fan, but I really respected his game, and obviously,
Do you respect him more now that he's gone?
All right,
I
don't
would-
try to start that.
I would say
I'm just saying, bro. Like, I respect him way more.
I don't know if it's like
Can't do that.
altered the level of respect, but I think it's like made you appreciate him a lot more. So that's
Is he in your top 5 of greatest all time? I'm just gonna save,
Nope.
I'm just gonna save you. I'm gonna save
he
you.
might
All right,
be-
next question.
Next
might be
question. Next
6.
question.
I want to know in the top 5 now. So I want to see
Wow.
where Jordan and LeBron shake out for these younger guys.
Oh, he's 100% LeBron first guy, right?
No,
Really?
no.
Okay, I have faith restored.
Yeah.
I can
So
see
let's
that.
hear what top 3 at least.
Top
Or
3.
top
I'm
5.
going Michael Jordan, undisputed number 1.
Good choice.
LeBron James at 2. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at 3.
Okay.
And then 4 and 5 and 6 are kind of my 3 that I kind of group in there are Magic, Larry, and Kobe. And so might put Kobe on the outside at 6, but he could be in the top 5.
See, I don't know if I could ever put like I know Larry, Magic are amazing, even like Hakeem Olajuwon or Hakeem
I
Abdul-Jabbar.
just don't know.
But like I've never seen him play, so it's hard for
hard.
us, the young guys, to be like, he's in my top 5 of
You watch
greatest
the
all time.
highlights. You watch look at his accolades.
Yeah, but it's
It's not
a
the
completely
same.
different
It's
game.
not- it's not the
It's
same.
not the same. Like
For sure.
I didn't live it.
Good point.
For sure.
I'm not saying mine.
Who's your
I'm just
top
gonna let-
5?
I'm just gonna let.
Well, I want to hear top 2. No, he
Trev.
doesn't want to do
My
it.
top 2, I'm a Michael Jordan first guy.
Okay.
So
Trey, top 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you want, I guess.
Jane Cole. MJ and Cole.
over LeBron.
Not
Oh
my LeBron guy.
Really? Kobe over?
Wow.
I love
I
Kobe.
respect it. Honestly, I respect it,
Love
but that's
Kobe.
crazy.
Love Kobe.
Dude, I can respect that a lot because I was a huge LeBron guy. I was pulling from the Cavs, hometown kid, doing
Yeah.
this. And then there's the way everything's shaken out from that point on. It's like left a bad taste in my mouth. I don't
Yeah.
know.
He had a bad script. What are you talking
He had a bad script.
It's
not his fault.
But that's fine.
It's just
Not his
a
fault.
script writer.
He got
That
dealt
was
a
killing me.
bad
I didn't
I've been
send you.
seeing so much stuff.
I
Did
didn't
you see
send
the
you.
one where Deshaun Watson gets his script?
Yes.
He's like,
Well, what did he do?
Yeah, I think NFL scripting is way more like of a hot topic.
It's.
than
I feel like
NBA.
it's more possible than it is for basketball.
Yeah, because it's hard to
Where
script
is
hitting
the
the three
script
in
one that I
a
saw?
clutch moment, but
Some
football
funny
is like
ones.
I feel like you could script it.
There's some funny ones.
Also, Christopher, you've been talking a lot. We need to show love to Christopher.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Chris.
True.
Appreciate you.
Should we go to his? You
Uh,
want to go to one of his?
Chris is
What is
very
top
clearly
eight?
not a Raiders fan,
Ouch.
but he does respect that Tanner is a Raiders fan.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Chris.
that's what I
Um,
saw.
And he wants to know if A-Rod is really going to Vegas. Is Aaron Rodgers really going to Las Vegas?
So I mean,
Call your shot right
obviously
now.
it's not a done deal,
This one's
but
Jets or Raiders?
I've
One of those
seen
two.
I've seen reports that he would rather go to the Raiders than the Jets. Obviously, his boy Devontae is there.
It's true.
Stephen A. actually hopped on today on, I think it was on First Take, and said that he thinks his conspiracy is that Devontae left a year early and played a year with his boy Derek Carr, and then kind of Aaron Rodgers was all along going to come in the future. That was Stephen A.'s
That's a
theory.
script.
The John.
That's Stephen A.'s script. It's a great script. I mean,
Great
Great script.
they're back together in Vegas.
Like, wait, what?
Or concussions.
Not cool.
All
I
right.
guess we'll see.
So you're never going to turn down A-Rod.
Never.
None of us here for any of our teams going to turn down A-Rod. So that's not part of the question. Are you one of those D-Car hating Raiders fans, though? You gotta respect Derek Carr.
I wouldn't say that I hate him. No, I respect him.
He's getting a lot of hate from the fan base.
I've been
That's the only thing
through
I say.
a lot with the Raiders and Derek Carr and a lot of bad years, but I think he really put his heart into the franchise. And there was a couple of years that were good. Like I missed the year last year when they were I guess it was 2 years ago now, but when they made the playoffs, kind of got hosed against the Bengals. We'll talk about that another time. But I'm not a D-Car hater, but I'm not a lover either. But I respect him.
Harris has 2. We love Harris from the chat.
Shout out Harris.
Shout out last week's episode if you haven't seen it. It's the beauty of YouTube. Rewind. So I'm gonna split her. Elizabeth also has a great question. You know where Elizabeth's questions are coming from. And then we're gonna end with one from Chris as well to bring us back to basketball.
Okay.
Did you
But
see
these next couple.
Did you say Elizabeth's question? I was reading it when you.
No, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Okay.
You guys probably know it's very #on brand. Shout out to Elizabeth.
Yeah.
But first,
Jeez.
Harris wants to hear from all
read
3 of
from
you
here.
guys if you've got a go-to food recommendation in Provo.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
My wife's cooking.
Good answer.
Good talk.
I got you.
He will not be sleeping on the couch tonight. That was a great business decision.
Great job, Trey.
Nice job.
I learned.
Great job. What do you got, Trey?
You said I learned?
That's how I learned from.
Oh, I thought you were saying I learned and we're gonna say something.
No.
You got it?
I like Station 22. Shout out Station 22. It's a good spot.
It's a good one.
Black sheep. Black sheep's nice.
Black sheep.
And Chubby's, of course.
Chubby's.
I mean,
Chubby's.
yeah, why not?
I mean, come on.
Hey, we're
What's
all
your
Chubby's.
go-to at Station 22?
We usually would go for like breakfast on game day, and I mix it up sometimes depending on how I'm feeling. I either get the pancake breakfast or the breakfast burrito. Both are good, but a
Bulk
little
season,
different. I've tried the chicken and waffles
Chicken
too.
and waffles slap.
Pretty
Oh
good.
my
Their chicken and
goodness.
waffles is
So
Super
really
good.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try that one. I haven't had that there.
Shout out Station 22. You get one free reference.
Yeah.
After that, you got to pay. But always looking for new sponsors. Call us cougconnect@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Elizabeth wants to know.
Here we go.
Again, Trey knows where this is coming from. I see it in his face
Elizabeth.
right here.
What's that?
Elizabeth, I love your questions from the chat. She's got a friend
Ah.
Elizabeth's
Oh,
got a
Elizabeth.
who thinks Tanner Hayhurst is so cute.
That's
All right.
That's right.
What are you going to
Elizabeth's
do?
friend thinks Tanner is so cute. Wants y'all to go on a date.
Oh, is Elizabeth like an aunt or something like that, or like because we were
That was
mad-
Amy.
Oh, that was
Amy.
Apparently.
That was Amy.
Apparently.
So this is a weekly occurrence.
Yeah.
This is a weekly occurrence.
Yeah. This is
like,
very
The
hashtag on brand for Liv.
people want to know: are you single?
I am single.
Ooh,
Hey. Slide in. What's the Instagram handle?
At Tanner HayHurst. No space.
No space. At Tanner HayHurst.
Slide in.
Slide in.
Slide
Take
in
you
those
out
DMs.
on us.
The Station 22.
Mutual wants to start sponsoring the stream.
Mutual?
We could probably.
Not a sponsor, but could be.
Could
Call
be.
us.
Speed dating real quick.
Speed
right here.
Hi,
I'm married.
Pass it on.
Let's go back to Paris because she's really high on eliciting Tanner HayHurst's hidden talents.
Oh wow.
So you talked about your roomie's an impression guy,
He is an impression.
obviously,
I see
an
the
impressionist. We saw your talent with naming NFL quarterbacks
That's
1 through
talent.
4,
That was very
1 through
talented.
5 in the case of the Niners. Anything else outside of basketball? We'll say outside of basketball because you guys are all talented at basketball. Outside of basketball, anything else that you do that you feel like you could stack up with against anybody in the world?
Anybody in the world. Wow.
So, all right, let's go to your apartment because Thule sings.
I mean,
D-Hall got the
yeah.
impressions. What's you?
You know, if Thule ever watches this, he would know that.
Oh, shoot.
He would know that I'm better than him at Madden.
Oh.
So hopefully he is watching this. Madden is kind
We
of.
can settle this.
One of my
I'm just
things.
saying.
Really
We can
Feels like a
settle,
challenge.
we can settle
Yeah.
this on a live stream.
It's a live challenge. He just called you out. Tully.
Me and Tully have had some heated battles. Currently he leads the all-time series between us, but there's an asterisk next to it that says that I told him basically how to beat the coverage that I do because he does it and I beat him with it. And so now does the same thing.
That's a head scratcher right there. That's a head
Oh,
scratcher.
Yeah.
He taught him the scratch. He taught him.
You taught him the script.
He taught him the script.
I handed him the script before.
He handed him the script before the game.
Speaking of scripts, there's a script question. in
Last
here.
question. What we got?
Okay, Chris wants to know what the script is for BYU basketball this week. He wants you to leak the script.
I mean, we beat Pepperdine by X amount of points, and then we beat Gonzaga on a buzzer beater at their home court. So we'll get a little payback.
Yeah, just gonna hit the buzzer beater bowl
So.
prediction.
Come out of bed shirt.
That's
I like
the
it.
script.
It's good. I like that script. I'm on board.
It's a
That's
great
So,
script.
going into our last couple home games.
Yo, if that is like right, that'd be.
Dude, watch us blow up and go viral.
You're gonna be an NFL script right
Just saying, guys.
They're gonna hire you.
Handle Trevor now if you guys want any more scripts.
All right.
Let's not look ahead to the Zags on Saturday, but number one key to the game for Thursday. What do you got? Let's go one at a time, starting with Tanner.
Transition defense, super important against Pepperdine just because they run a lot. I think they're one of the highest scoring teams in our league. Even though they haven't won a ton of games in league, but they can fill it up. They got a lot of dudes that can put the ball on the floor and score in a lot of different ways. So, got to guard.
I like it. Anything else, guys?
Just transition defense talking and
Guard in
we
our
always-
yard.
we always talk about guarding your yard, guarding your man, and kind of take ownership in it. So
Definitely.
Very cool. Should we put a button on this thing?
Yeah, I think that's it.
so. Just real quick, shout out our sponsors. One more time. Chubbies.
I feel like
We want to shout out Pacific Horizon Credit Union.
He's like,
We want to represent SaveDamien.com. Go see him. Frankie Jane. Default Happiness. Coug Connect, of course. Go to CougConnect.com. Become a subscriber. And we appreciate all those people who are involved in making this show possible. We appreciate all you guys coming on, making this interesting and fun every week for all of us.
That's right.
And we appreciate everyone in the chat, all our fans. And every week
chat.
it gets more, it gets bigger, man. More people
we are
participating.
here to just enjoy this.
It's just all about it. So, all right, with that being said, we're out. Final thoughts from you guys?
Anything else, guys? Anything else?
Tune in next week for Trev's big announcement. I'm just gonna say that every week.
Just keep building the hype.
Keep building.
Yes.
Love you guys so much.
Coming soon.
Yeah.